political analyst and co-founder of the Democratization Policy Council, a think tank based in Berlin. Good to have you on the programme, Toby. So this is a summit that's taken against the backdrop of so much conflict in the world and also political change. Not just the US, but also just today we've got the German coalition falling apart. Now, Emmanuel Macron, the French president, he says that Europe must seize control of its own history at a decisive moment for the continent. But can they?
Well, that's, of course, really the key question here, isn't it? We've heard a lot over the last few months, and before that, over the last several years, about Europe's strategic autonomy. So for decades, really, the US has underwritten Europe's security. It had to intervene militarily by force twice in the Balkans to stop European wars. It is a key supporter of Ukraine as it defends itself against Russian imperialism. We can no longer take this for granted, this US role. So Europe needs to really step in, most immediately, obviously, on the question of Ukraine. We don't know what President Trump is planning for Ukraine. We do know that he doesn't think it's a real country. We do know he despises its president. And we do know that he admires Putin. So nothing good can come of that. And that means that Europeans, with very diminished leadership in France, in Germany, as you just said, will have to step up. Whether they will, it is possible that we will see first indications today from Budapest.
Well, can Germany step up then, given all of the political problems going on in your backyard right now?
Well, I mean, the German situation really is the timing could not be worse. We now have a situation where for the next 2 months, the German government will in effect be in caretaker mode. We expect the non-confidence motion to pass in mid-January. Until then, really, this is the time frame, that the window that is open right now between now and the Trump inauguration and the fall of the German government, where these things would need to be put in place. Now, that is very, very little time. And as you said in your intro there, the leaders are also going to discuss migration, which is a topic that consumes many of them for electoral reasons. So what I fear is that the leaders will once again be sidetracked, and this goes for Germany in particular, will be once again sidetracked by this issue of migration.
Thank you so much for being on the programme.